Toy Tractor Times is at the 2018 Lafayette Farm Toy Show in Indianapolis, Indiana. And Toy Tractor Times hosts a custom contest here. And we've got a lot of great customized and scratch-built items in the contest this year. And we'll walk around and take a look at all these exciting 1/64 scale items. And we'll start here with a Ford Versatile 9480 built by Ryan Eckert. And you can see the nice job he did in adding steps and cab glass and making this look very much like the real Ford Versatile 9480. And we'll look back here. He's got a full set of weights on the rear hitch. Just a very nice overall looking Big Blue 4-wheel drive. Ryan also built an allis-chalmers 8050. It's a 2-wheel drive model. Nice big 2-wheel drive front tires. Added all the lights and windows to the cab. We've got the 3-point hitch. We've also got another Allis related item. This is built by Tim Holker. It's a 3D printed Gleaner L3. It's the deutz-allis model, and I really like these green striped Gleaners with the orange wheels. And Tim's done a nice job. Nice big aggressive tires on there. We've got the Gleaner L3 decal. I got to film a real one of these deutz-allis L3s this year out in the field, and they're just a really cool combine to see. You can see all the detail he's got up here on the bin, the engine area, straw chopper, and of course the deutz-allis decals, steerable rear axle, the 6-row corn head with all the chains in it. As we work around, we've got another AGCO product with a Degelman blade on the front, and this is a Challenger tractor. We've got a nice Degelman silage blade. You can see it mounts up on the tractor. And we got the 3-point hitch. Chris did a really nice job. Notice the weights on it. And this is a Challenger MT675E with the blade. David McFadden's got a great lineup of custom items here in the contest, and we'll try to walk through all of these. So we've got first up here is a Minneapolis-moline tractor, and I've got to get down here and kind of zoom in and take a look at which tractor this is. It's an M670, and he's got it on a John Deere 42 pull type combine, and that's a pretty cool thing. Kind of see something like that today at the Half Century Progress show or something, and it's neat to see an LP M670 Moline pulling it. And David's also got a tricked out John Deere 105 combine. The 105 is much wider than the 95 that Ertl built, and you can see he's added duals to it. He's widened out side over here, added a rotary screen to it, and made the larger back end for it. And that's a really nice combine to see done this well. You can see up here the detail he added to the bin, engine and muffler. Here's a neat tractor that actually was produced. There are a few of these out there, and it's a white 2255. The last Oliver tractor built was in February of 1976, and it was an Oliver 2255. And as the field bosses were coming along, there were a few 2255s given that argent silver and charcoal gray look, and that's just a cool paint job he's added to it. Then we've got a John Deere 2155, a little baby 2155 tractor he is put together. And then we've got a Freeman 380 self-propel baler. That's one of the cooler pieces that I have seen here show up at the show over the years, and just a really nice job putting that together. And we've also got a Raba 500.0, and that's a twin engine tractor. Rabas are built over in Eastern Europe, and they had an agreement with the Steiger Corporation. All the axles on the Steigers from the Series 2s all the way up through the 93 90s and the early 2000, late 1990s all had Raba axles. Raba continues to build four-wheel drives, and they all look like Cougar and Panther and Tiger 2 series tractors. David's also got some nice Moline tractors here. We got a pulling tractor and a G1000 Vista and a Wheatland G1000, and then a white 2150, if I'm looking at the models here correctly. And the 2150 is a Moline G1355 that got the Field Boss designation and the sheet metal. So it's pretty cool that we've got the G1355 and the Oliver 2255, which shared the same transmission and operator's platform. As we move around the table, we've got another Chris Steeb item. We've got a Ford 8000 with a loader. I like that it's got the sun canopy on it and aftermarket seat added, some light added, and of course just the weathering plus the loader. As we come around here, Tom Maloney has got a conveyor here for filling up a Unverfirth seed tender, and he's done a really nice job in this. You can see it's got the jack stand, all the belt flighting and everything going up there, and this is a Brandt. Kyla Coons has several custom items here. We've got a whole pump made out of brass. It's unpainted, so you can see the detail that goes into working with this metal. And it's on a Ford TW25 with a steerable front axle. We've got a cattle trailer that is highly detailed with all the windows, the striping on it. We've got a early style TMR feeder, again made out of brass, very nice.
Yeah, everything but the cab top.
And we've got a brass gravity wagon and a brass hay buster with a New Holland T7000 series tractor with a loader on that. We come back down here and we've got another Moline. We've got the Jetstar style tractor here with the hay forks on the front, loader. We've got additional weights added to the back, and again the weathering that Chris does. You know, his displays stand out because he's got a lot of nice custom pieces that he puts on it. Chris has another tractor over here, and this is the John Deere 4520. You can see it has been working out in the red dirt on Chris's Oklahoma's displays. Again, just a very nice tractor with the weights. We'll work our way around the table here. Zeb Mueller has a John Deere 7230R with an H480 loader. You can see it's got the big bucket on it. It's got the bale spear that can be swapped out. We've got the mud fenders, 3D printed wheels that are realistic with the weights. You can see all the detail in the cab right down to, it looks like he's got a cooler sitting in there. And you've got the hazard beacon, mirrors, 3-point hitch, and Zeb won the contest last year, and you can see just as an overall, the finish on these just makes it look like the real tractor in 1/64 scale. We can also see some pictures. Here's the real thing. Look, it's got the bell spike in it with the loader, just like the one that he has built. And you can see he's made a brass 3-point hitch, and you can see the loader detail, brass muffler. And there's a lot of work when you look at this unfinished to what he has here at the show. It's a standout piece. Kevin McIntosh from Max Farm Toys has a nice Case IH Steiger 9350 here in the contest. Very nice mid-size frame 9300 series tractor. did an excellent job putting this together. And we come back around to the table to Andrew Winshuttle, who has a lot of extraordinary items built out of brass. Andrew is one of the top builders in our hobby today, and let's kind of run down what he's got here. First up is some skid steers. We got a Case 1816C and a Case SR 220. I mean, these just are fantastic. I know that guys with dairy displays would love to have something like that work in their barns. And of course the 1816C that was built to get in those little pens and tight areas, and he has replicated that very nicely. Another great classic from the 1970s is a pull-type John Deere 300 corn picker. This would have been right at home behind something like a John Deere 4030 or a John Deere 4020 from that time period in the early 70s. This is a 2-row picker, just all brass. And he's got the PTO, the augers, the adjustable top where you can flip it up and down to make it tighter to fill your wagon with corn cobs. And if you watch Big Tractor Power on YouTube, you can see pickers like this working at the Half Century of Progress show. You got a really nice GT dryer. This has gotten a lot of attention at the show, and it's very nicely built, just with all the screens and the fans, and we can see all the work that he put into that. Another standout piece is this John Deere 3300 combine. Again, all built out of brass. We've got the 3-row corn head. It's the small frame in the new generation combine series that were built from 69 through 78, and the 3300 was built most of the time that the other ones were, but this was the baby in the line, and it was discontinued a couple years before the 77 and 6600 and 4400 were replaced by the Titan series. Just want to take a look at the levers and the controls he put in here, the engine, straw chopper. And I thought it was cool that not only did he build the corn head, but we've got the grain head for winter wheat, oats, soybeans. And just, you can see the sickles and all the working that goes into make it look like the real head. And then we've also got the belted pickup for windrowed wheat and straw, crops like oats, barley, things like that. This combine really stands out. It'll definitely be interesting to see what our judges think. All these are just standout customs. Every one of them definitely has the opportunity to win. We appreciate everybody taking part in the custom contest here at the show. We'll just take one more walk around, and we'd love to hear in the comments in this video which one you think is the best. And in a little while this afternoon, when the judges decide, we'll add at the end of this video an interview with the winner of the custom contest. And we just always appreciate everybody and their talents that come out to the show, and also share a lot of these custom projects on Toy Tractor Times Toy Talk on a daily basis. Toy Tractor Times is here at the 2018 Lafayette Farm Toy Show in Indianapolis, Indiana. We're here with Andrew Winshuttle, who has won the custom contest. A lot of tough competition. We've got a video. We went through everything there. Judges really had a tough time picking, but you certainly had a standout piece. So let's take a look at the top winner that won the gold Toy Tractor Times Ford 9000 trophy. And so tell us about this combine.
Well, it's a 100% scratch built piece from brass, the John Deere 3300 combine. The headers are removable, and a couple of features about it: the snouts on the corn head move, the feeder house also raises and lowers, and the auger will hook in the closed position. I can get it here, and ladder will slide up and steerable rear axle.
Well, I think we can definitely see why this was the top one. And can you show us the feeder house again, just how it
Absolutely.
raises and lowers? And
So I put some cylinders on the bottom side. I try to get as accurate as I can, or as close to the real piece as I can, and just slide up and down.
And I mean, the big thing to stress here too is this is all, you know, metal and brass. It's not 3D printed or plastic, or it's a very nice piece.
Everything is brass. Well, the driver's seat is off of an Untitled tractor,
Okay.
so I can't.
We'll let that slide.
Sounds good.
I mean, we can see they got the bin detail in there. And do you mind if we put the grain head on it? See what that looks like. And
Oh wait, I need to raise it up here a little bit. Just sit right on there. There we go.
that's really nice. But they got the hydraulic lines in there, the auger flighting, the reel, and then I guess we'll put the other head on there too. So that's what I think also stands out is that you built all 3 heads that were available for this particular model, and then we got the windrow pickup. So how long did it take you to actually build this? I mean, when you're working with metal and soldering it?
I really have no idea. Some of the time is spent playing with it just to make sure everything works as it should. I really could not give an estimate on how many hours I have into it.
Well, it's an amazing piece to see here at the show, and I really appreciate you bringing it out to share with people. And it's a great piece of farm equipment history too, because the 3300 was part of the new generation combines, and they were offered from 69 to 78, and the 3300 got discontinued a little bit before 78 because it was smaller, you know, definitely a smaller machine, but definitely offered a lot of options. Well, thank you very much, and again, congratulations for winning the gold trophy. I hope that you'll enjoy that, and look forward to seeing what you build next.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.
I appreciate it.